What's going on, everybody? Today we are back with this jalapeno ranch chicken and roasted garlic potato meal prep, and I really love this recipe because I absolutely love the sauce that we make with it. But nutritionally, it's a fairly balanced meal prep, which is great as well. So let's jump into how to make it. Let's get started today with roasting our potatoes. So let's add some oil to our sheet tray, and then I'm just going to toss in roughly 1,300 grams of diced russet potatoes. You can dice these as finely as you want. Now I'm just going to season with 2 teaspoons of salt, and then 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 4 cloves of smashed garlic, which you can just scatter around here, and then 20 grams of jalapeños, which you can slice relatively thick. Now, after mistakenly putting the pan in the oven, I wanted to add 125 grams of diced yellow onion because I love a good roasted onion. So let's add that, and then we can put this pan in a 450-degree oven for about 20 minutes or so, or just until the potatoes are cooked through. Okay, so moving on to our chicken, I've got roughly 1,000 grams of chicken tenders here, but you can definitely just use chicken breast instead. I'm gonna hit these with some oil and then season with 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and then 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And then we'll flip and do the other side as well, and this is 2 teaspoons total, so think about the seasoning being roughly 1 teaspoon per side of chicken. To grill these, I've got a cast iron on medium-high heat, which I'll add some oil to, and then we'll just very simply grill these. You don't have to use a grill-style pan. A stainless steel skillet would work great, or a flat cast iron, or you can just very simply do these in the oven or air fryer. Those would work great as well. I just think the grill marks look attractive, so that's why I do it. It has absolutely zero functional value. But anyways, once all of our chicken is cooked, I'm just gonna take a lemon wedge here and squeeze that over the top just to bring some life out of the chicken. Alright, so moving on to our final thing here, which is the sauce, and a sauce that I would recommend just making extra to keep on hand. We'll add 200 grams of non-fat Greek yogurt to a blender, a handful of cilantro, 50 grams of pickled jalapeños, 1 ranch seasoning packet, or you can just use your own seasoning mix if you want, and then the juice of half a lime. And now we can blend it. And if you want or need it, you can always thin this out with a little bit of milk to reach a consistency you like, but once our sauce is looking good, we can prep. I personally like everything stacked in my container, so I'm just going to start by laying down a bed of those roasted potatoes, making sure I get all those vegetables in there as well. And before I add my chicken, I'm just going to add a little bit of extra salt over the top, which I'd recommend, just bring some more flavor out. And then we can take our chicken tenders and neatly place those on the top of the potatoes. And then now we can take our sauce and layer that over the top as well. And I'm only using 85 grams total of the sauce, or roughly 17 grams per serving. So those are all included in the macros, and you will have a little extra sauce left over. And I'm gonna finish this with some chopped cilantro for garnish, which is totally optional, but there you have it, a relatively small ingredient recipe with lots of flavor and can be done in less than 45 minutes. So what's not to like about that? But thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back with more.